zhuzhy. Oh.
We are gonna give these babies a bath. Stick it into the melted butter. Let's try.
The best French toast ever. So guess what, guys? I feel like such a lucky duck because my sister's in the house. Woo! She's a teacher, so she's usually working, and I don't get to snag her during the middle of the day for brunch, but it's the summertime. So sister in the house, and she's gonna be showing me how to make
French toast.
Oh my God.
I'm so excited.
I'm so excited. This recipe is amazing. Every time I'm over your house, you make it, and I'm obsessed with it. It's so good. And how did you even learn how to do this? Because I don't remember this growing up.
Yeah, well, it was actually our grandma's recipe. But
how do I not know this?
I think it was you were just too little, but whenever we would go and stay over her house, she would make this for us. She wasn't the best cook, but this was her go-to, and now I'm following in her footsteps because I'm not much of a cook either, but this is my one recipe that I can make, and I've changed it up a little bit.
So I feel like we need to address something because we're wearing matching PJs. So, I don't know. I feel like it's really cute, and we're making French toast, and I happen to have some, matching PJs, and I'm wearing fiery red, and you're wearing the nice, beautiful blue.
Yeah, I mean, what's French toast without PJs?
Oh yeah.
So,
so how does this start? There's this very odd looking loaf of bread, and I don't really know what to do with it.
Well, the best bread for French toast is something that's kind of sturdy. You can use brioche. You can use even some French bread that's a little older.
Okay.
But this is challah, and it just has a beautiful braid, and it's great for French toast because it has a little bit more airiness to it and a little sweetness to it too. So.
Challah.
Yeah.
So how do we cut this? Do you want to cut it?
Yeah,
it smells delicious.
Yeah, it definitely has that nice sweet aroma to it, and
it's kind of it reminds me a little bit of a croissant. Eric always gets me when I say croissant. Don't you say croissant, not croissant? Or is that just a me thing? Okay, I thought this was a thing growing up, that our family said croissant.
Yeah, my French accent is not really the best.
Croissant. You're so delicate when you're cutting this.
All right, so we have 4 nice thick slabs here. Look at that.
Look at those slabs.
Perfect.
They're so perfect. I see why you're a teacher now, because they're the perfect. Looks like you used a ruler.
I had my measuring tape.
Okay, so what's next? So we have our bread.
Yes.
Then what?
Well, next we want to make the egg mixture that we dip it in.
Okay.
So I have 3 eggs here, and we can just.
You're gonna get to cracking
here.
So the eggs, what do the eggs do? Does it kind of bind everything together, or?
Yeah, and they add that richness, and they help cling to the bread more.
Okay.
So then I just lightly beat the eggs so that it makes a nice even mixture.
And then I got something white here. It's not buttermilk though, it's the other one.
Yeah, so this is kind of where I've rebelled from Grandma's recipe.
Very rebelling.
So yeah, this is half whole milk and half buttermilk. And I just find that the buttermilk adds a little richness, a little tanginess.
Yeah.
And
more
it
complex.
makes it, just makes it a little more interesting.
And then vanilla.
Yes. Vanilla extract, I just love to be generous with it. It just smells so good.
I feel like I want to add vanilla to everything that I bake because it just makes everything better.
Yes.
You can't go wrong with vanilla. I'm guessing this is cinnamon.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep, just some ground cinnamon. And nothing like that spiciness on your French toast. And
so
I know
warm.
I know. And I know it looks like a lot of cinnamon, but once you dip the bread in it,
it's not that much.
Yeah, it soaks it up. So there we go.
So then, oh man, Mary,
we should have turned this on earlier.
do you want a cup of coffee or something?
Newbie mistake. things get serious. So, we are gonna give these babies a bath.
Oh, we're giving them a bath.
Yeah. They need to get
And then
nice
a butter
and
bath
coated.
after
Oh
that?
yeah. Oh yeah. Yep.
Oh man,
So
that's amazing.
Yeah, basically dip both sides.
Do you want to be the dipper?
And sure.
Here, I'll put it in your tongs.
I usually use my hands, but for Tastefully Grace,
You'll
will
use
the
tongs.
And
Give it a good bath.
just let one side soak. I don't want to get it like soaking wet, right? Because you don't want to cut into your French toast and have the center be like
Mushy and
mush.
gross.
Stick it into the melted butter here.
Ooh.
And I have found after, this is my only recipe, right? So like this is all I make ever. And I found that cooking it on like a medium-low heat, maybe medium depending on your stove,
Yep.
is better because you don't really want it to like burn on the outside and be raw on the inside.
Yeah.
All right, so time to flip these over.
Flippy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that
that.
sizzle.
I'll have a little bit of a crust on the outside.
Oh, Mary.
Let's soak up some of the butter. There we go.
Oh.
All right, so we added a little more butter to
Butter?
make this delicious little sauce with some local strawberries.
Ooh, gotta do it during the summer, right?
Yes. Little summertime treat.
Yes.
Yum.
And you just kind of push them around, saute them a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Yum.
and this is why I love visiting you because you always have like all the fresh produce and everything. So gotta use it.
Such a good idea.
Nothing better than butter and strawberries.
Okay, so on top of this, what do you usually put? Do you put some syrup?
Mm-hmm. Yep, living
Probably-
in New England, you can't forget the syrup.
Probably no more butter, right? Because we put butter and strawberries.
Yeah.
Do a little
So a little drizz.
zhuzh. A zhuzhy. Oh. Can we please try this?
Yeah.
Let's go for it.
It looks really good, actually. Wasn't expecting that.
This is dangerous.
First bite fight. Let's try.
We're great.
Mm.
The best French toast ever. Wow, we're gonna be fighting over this bologna.
Which PJs will win?
Check this out on tastefullygrace.com.
You won't regret it.
Woo, woo, woo.
All right, now things get serious. We are.
I see.